I'd like to let you in on a little secret. I'm a girl who loves a good story. Now, when I say a good story, I don't mean a cute princess tale with a missing prince, a toad, or a pea under a mattress. I mean a roller coaster ride of a tale with mysteries, battles, feasts, and hilarious British accents. This is the tale of Redwall, a land filled with courageous sea otters, spiky hedgehogs, ferocious badgers, and gluttonous hares. Our story begins on a sinking boat called the Stopdog. Grouper the sea otter and his friend Sagax the badger were bailing furiously against a huge lake, hoping to get the boat on shore before it was lost underwater. Scaram the Hare, however, was unable to help because he was busy eating the last of the provisions. No use leaving it for the fishes. Waste not, what not, you know. Just as they thought the ship was lost, they felt it hit land, a sandbar. The three travelers waded ashore to find a jolly hedgehog wearing an apron and holding a ladle. "I well know, sirs, ye must be brave beasts. I'm the Mimble Pooch. Ye look fair famished. I'm thinking ye best come to the tent tea and have a meal with us." Scaram replied happily, "I'll go with anyone who looks as plump and jolly well fed as you. Lead on, ma'am." The Magoosh tribe was a bunch of nomad hedgehogs, friendly beasts who were quite interested in the traveler's story. Scaram, thinking that a sea hero would get a better meal than a poor shipwrecked beast, quickly fell into a tale about his prowess slaying sharks. "Scaram Shark Slayer, that's me." As the Magoosh tribe peppered him with questions about his adventures, Kruger and Sagax found their way over to Mammy's tent and sat next to the chief, Killarney Magooch, and had a bite to eat. Scaram entered the tent later and exclaimed to Killarney, "I say, that tentative looks rather good." Killarney replied, "It certainly was, me old messmate. I'm just eating the last slice." The hare's ears drooped in dejection as he learned that the soup and the cordial were also gone. He started muttering complaints as he nibbled a crust of bread. "Rotten luck, hugging all the scuff while the chaps out there defended his reputation. I'd rather face a school of sharks any day. Savage gads, bad meta bounders, hope a blooming great shark comes and eats them all what." In the misty morning of the following day, all able-bodied hedgehogs lined up to pull in the Stopdog for fixing. Killarney spat on his paws and started bellowing orders. "Hear me now, buckos, shoulder those ropes and I'll mark the pulling time with an old shanty. Ahoy, me lads, when I was young, many the lively song I sung. Way all away, way all away. Me paw was strong, me back was too, I'd pull a ship from under you. Way all away, way all away." Kruger and Sagax pulled alongside the other hedgehogs and laughed quietly at Scaram's version of the song. Scaram sang merrily as he hauled on the ropes. "When I get our ship to shore, I'll need some scoffing and buckle. You can haul away, I'll just eat all day. Soup and salad, pudding and pie, just fill me plate up, don't ask why. Plumed and rotten hogs, scoff pinching dogs." The workers got the boat on shore and started fixing it. Kruger and Sagax helped, and by mid-evening, the boat was ship-shape and watertight once more. Sagax said, "Thank you, friends. Thank you for all your hard work and fine skills. We have nothing to offer you but our gratitude." Killarney replied, "Oh, away with ye. We did it because you're grand beasts and we've taken a liking to ye." Mammy mentioned dinner, and the idea of food to hungry workers sent them all trudging smartly back up to the tents. Sagax covered his eyes and groaned at the sight that greeted him in the tent. Oh no. Scaram lay snoring among the debris of half-eaten pies, bread crusts, salad scraps, and what had once been a large fruit cake. The hare's stomach resembled an inflated balloon, and his nose and whiskers were liberally covered with crumbs. Kruger and Sagax were embarrassed. Sagax said, "Mom, what can we say after all your hospitality for a friend of ours to do this?" The hogwife patted his paw and said, "Ah, now, don't be fussing yourselves. 'Twas not your fault, the hare. A hare has an appetite for a wolf pack." Clarny invited Kruber and Sagax over to his sister Ruby's tent for dinner, while he thought of a punishment for Scaram. After having a wonderful dinner of cheese pies and apple tarts, the group bedded down in Ruby's tent for the night. The next morning, Scaram woke up clutching his tummy alone in the deserted tent. "Me poor old tum! I say, chaps, just leave me here to die, would you? Tell me, Ma, that the last words her suffering son spoke were, 'This morning no breakfast for me.' What's this? A beast lying here with his head pounded and his belly bursting, and not a flaming beast around to comfort him. Rotters, I suppose they're all out fixing that boat. Thoughtless bunch of bounders." Scaram wandered over to a nearby tent where he found a group of hedgehogs set up as a makeshift court with Clarny and Magooch standing in front. Kruber and Sagax stood beside him, and when Scaram gave them a weak smile, all he received were stern glares. Clarny yelled, "Be it known to the hogs of Magooch that this hare sends accused of idleness, slacking, laziness, robbery, and damage to cakes, pies, salads, and other eatables. What does the accused to say in his defense?" What? I say, steady on, chaps. Can't blame a young hare for having a measly snack, especially a shipwreck type. Babes had to go hungry because of you. Hogwives are crying because of you. Workers have to go starving because of you. Do we find this hare guilty? All parties shout out, "Guilty." The hare looked mournfully at Magooch and said, "Sentence me to be slain, sir. Put me out of my misery. Tell me, Ma and Pa, that it was my stomach that did it, not me." Clarny laughed. "Death? Too easy. You will serve as a slave to the Magooch tribe for 20 seasons." The hare's face flooded with shock and misery. The next day, the stuffed dog was provisioned, and Kruber and Sagax waded out to the catch. Sagax called. Scaram stood dejectedly with the hedgehogs, tears running down his face. Sagax called, "Make sure you work that hare hard." Clarny replied with a wink, "You know, 20 seasons is a long time to feed a gluttonous rabbit. Would you consider taking him off our hands?" Scaram pleaded, "Take me with you. I'll change me ways. I'll be good. Scoff will scarcely pass my lips. Don't leave me with these spiky savages." Kruber said with a repressed grin, "Well, not much of a catch, is he? But I wouldn't feel right inflicting Scaram on our friends for 20 seasons. Come on, get aboard." Scaram clambered on ship and said excitedly, "Sit back, put your paws up, and leave this to me. I'll see to the whatsits and unfurl the hoojabullets until the turn the tiller, what. The three travelers continued north, and in a short time, Scaram seemed to be back to his old self. He complained, "What are you two blighters doing sitting with your paws up? Take the tiller, ropes and sails. I'll make the dinner. All I had was a snack last night." Sagax growled and said savagely, "One more word out of you, and I'll make you swim back." He added, as an aside to Kruber, "Scaram didn't change much. I wouldn't want him to, you know. This would be a boring trip with a well-behaved hare." Thank you.